Hi everybody, this is Shah from Charlie's Angel Tarot, and look what I've got. Christmas has come early for me. It is a Christmas tarot, and it's the first time I've seen a Christmas tarot, and there are some other cards that are Christmassy, but I love this packaging, and it is by Ghosts of the Past, Presentation and the Future, and it is written by DINAH, ROSEBERRY, illustrated by KESARA. Okay, I will leave all the information below, and I'm just going to open it up, and it's a beautiful little box. It does bring you into the sphere of Christmas, the holly and the beads. And just slice it open, see whether I can get it done. This is much easier. The plastic is a little bit thinner, but it's not damaged, thank goodness. So I'm just opening it up with you, my darlings, and I hope you like your yearlies. And I'm really in the mood for the party. Tonight there is a party. I'm not going to go into too much private stuff, because this is a review on a Christmas tarot. Ghosts of the Past, Present and the Future. This is what the box looks like from the inside. Let's have a look. You can see it a little bit better. Change the camera a bit. There you go. I like to get the atmosphere, so I'm using red backing. Then it's lovely. That's the cards. That's the backing. Then we've got the book. That is the box. Absolutely beautiful box. The presentation is fantastic. But Red Feather, Schiffer from Red Feather, they are brilliant at presentations. The boxes are magic. Okay, DINAH ROSEBERRY has been writing for a living for many years. She's a senior editor for Schiffer Publishers, Paranormal Mind Body Spirit UFO lines, an author of books and boxed sets for Schiffer. She has also finds time to write romantic intrigue, science fiction, fantasy, horror and even poetry. She's a founder of the UFO Management Group. Christine KESARA Dennett early on displayed an unusual ability to perform psychic drawings, discovering she could intuitively see the illustrated unseen or future events. This first occurrence as a teenager, when she illustrated a portrait of her future husband in her 20s. She met him. At first she thought this was a remarkable coincidence, until later she had later had children and found previous illustrations of them. Throughout her life she experienced numerous ET, psychic and ghostly encounters, forever establishing her connection to the paranormal realms. Okay. For those who love holiday classic A Christmas Carol, embark on a journey of discovery through this Dickens-inspired 22-card major-only tarot deck. Visit with interesting ghosts of the season or any time of the year, and connect to spirit and magic that dwells in all our souls at Christmas time. Look inside this curious and fashionable images to interpret your life path and make the best decisions. Receive guidance from Christmas angels and determine your past, present and future through this simple and effective divination tool. Keywords on the cards allow for quick intuitive thinking while viewing situations that reflect clearly life. Discover a special channel-led Christmas angel message for each card you choose and learn about Christmas traditions. Shown on cards, whether a beginner or an advanced reader, you will be able to navigate the paths of self-discovery through these personal Christmas tarot interpretations. This box costs $24.99 at the time of reviewing. Okay, then we have a substantial box, a book for only 22 cards. This is lovely. I love the presentation, as I say, and you've got like a ghost on the front of it. It's really done in Christmas spirit. I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. I will live in the past, the present and the future. The spirits of all three shall strive within me. I will not shut out the lessons that they teach me. Charles Dickens Christmas Carol. Right, then it's Diana Christine on who she would like to acknowledge, dedicate the book to in the deck, acknowledgements, and then you have the contents. You have introduction, the major arcana. What if you want more than a 3-card spread? Then we've got the wrapping up and resources. Well, we'll see what that is. From the Christmas Angels, there's a message. Christmas is a time that puts people in a place of calm and love. It matters not that it is a religious celebration or that some think it is not, but rather that we, the angels on high, find more individuals to minister to and to care for during this time. Any form of love can apply throughout the year. Christmas makes this loving task easier and more joyful, and we thank you for taking this journey with your author and illustrator into the world of mystery to find such love. We are there beside you always. And then we've got the introduction. In 1843, Charles Dickens made history, though he certainly didn't know it at the time, by writing what many say is the best ghost story ever written, A Christmas Carol. Its ghosts of the past, present, future, enveloped Christmas and the emotions that went with the living and the dying of any individual in the world, whether Christmas or otherwise. Live wrong, reap the suffering. Life right, reap the gains. Listen to the advice of Dickens, Marley and Marley, and their troop of malleable aspirations, and carries on about the story, about the ghost of the past and the present. And it is in sort of like that old-fashioned colour of the photographs. Here you are. And then you've got the 3-card reading. And then we go into the first card. The second card, that's the 3-card reading is explained. Then you've got, let's have a look, in the sample reading for ghosts of the past, present and future. And this is also an oracle, it says. It says, an oracle too. There are times that traditional interpretations of the tarot become overwhelming for readers, especially those new to it. There are many decks that strive to make imagery more intuitive to read, but there are still issues with remembering the complexities with the deck. You will note that, as in some others, a keyword is shown to give a reader a push toward intuitive reading. Note to that the contemporary images give further clues as to how your professional life issues can be connected to the answers shown in the illustrations. Okay, and then it goes on to the emperor and the keywords. And then we start off with the fool. And I'm just going to, you have the meaning of the fool, I think. I'll read the fool just as an example. Keywords beginning. The fool is on her way, and she starts this journey down the road less travelled and certainly unknown to her. She or he clutches a bag that is filled with questions and unknown circumstances. She leaves behind measures of time, past images or places or interests, and future dreams of linear escapes as the newness she experiences moves forward, taking all the space within her soul. For expanding growth, try to keep up. The Christmas carols. In times past, Christmas carols were sung by those walking through the streets, drifting about the locals, making sure that fires did not erupt within the cities, towns and villages. These wandering minstrels could easily be seen as a travelling singer, much like our fool, a traveller with new songs to sing or words to learn. Sing out loud and sing proud. And that is what the fool means. So you get, and then it goes on to the past, the present meaning, and the future meaning. And then you go on to the magician. So it's quite an extensive explanation. So you get what the fool means, because the fool is the beginning. It is a naught, but he comes out of the cave. That's the mythological side of it. He's born in a cave. And then you get the Christmas carol meaning. And then you get the past, the present, and the future. And then you also get a saying. Don't get hung up on details. Just love your family, your neighbours, and yourself as you travel. Now, that is absolutely gorgeous. It's sort of like, I don't know what you call that brown, old-fashioned photograph. But that is what it looks like. And it's just the major arcana, the 22 cards. So let's have a look at the cards. Just take off. That was tightly wrapped around. Welcome to the home. And I will squire them later. It's just, this is the backing. Ghosts, present, future and past. So we can start at naught. I think they're really magical. It really gives you the feeling of London or the streets of Yorkshire. You've got the houses like you can find in Coronation Street, singing hymns, and then you've got the ghost. She's clutching a bag. Then you have the magician, and she is dressed as a mother, somebody nurturing in the kitchen. Like a nurse, I would say. That's the old-fashioned uniform of the nurse. This is her cap. And it says, let's have a look. This says beginning, and this says energy. Energy, right at the top. Then we've got intuition, the high priestess. I just love them. I love them, I love them, I love them. I'm just going to... productivity. productivity, the Empress. And what I also like, they've brought the past, the old-fashioned classical things like the Christmas star into the present, and she's dressed like the 1950s. Then we've got the Emperor, power, and he looks like somebody from the mines, and you've got a picture of Father Christmas in the back. And the ghost is passing by, and the detail, the letter, so we would have to look, what does it mean? Could be news from the past, could be news from somebody that left this realm. And then we've got the Hierophant, and here we've got somebody in chains. You can see the chains there. The Hierophant. It looks a bit Egyptian. Beliefs. Of belief. Right there. You know, this is the first time I'm seeing them as well, you know. Partnerships, and that's the Lovers. Partnerships. The Lovers. That might be better. Then we have the Chariot, willpower. Willpower. I love that it is done in that, I think it's called, I don't know what that brown colour, the old-fashioned photos are called. Bugs me. Willpower, but I love the way they've put the three-dimensional colours in. You've got that brown colour, then you've got the colour, and then you've got black and white. Then you've got telepathy, strength, that's our lion. And that's the Nutcracker. Then we have the Truth, the Hermits. Oh, I love this one. It looks like somebody is your higher self, or somebody that's passed over is working through you and cuddling you, but her arms are extending, so you could even be doing spiritual writing, perhaps trying to keep a day book, a diary. Lucky, the Wheel. Oh, we've got orbs here. I love that, the way that she's, and if you look at it closely, it looks like a face. The eyes, the nose. You can see, and you've got the little train, Christmas train. Then we have decisions, justice. Oh, yes, now I understand. Look at it carefully and I'll explain it later. Justice, decisions. You get what you deserve. So, will Father Christmas come or not, and drink the milk and the cookies? If you've been bad, you don't get any Christmas presents. That's the Christmas story. If you're good, you will. I love the psychology behind this. Crossroads. Hanged. Oh yes, the stocking is hanging there. Look at that. Then we've got change. 13, death. Yes, but death is transformational, among other things, leaving the old behind and beginning anew. And then you've got the bell, that it's like New Year, bringing in the new, leaving the old. Dynamics, temperance, dynamics. And that's the Christmas angel. The angel, perhaps the fairy. Balance. Devil, entrapment. Oh yes, I love this, I love this. You have to bring in a piece of coal when it's midnight, through the front door and out the back. And that means good luck. Oh, the traditions are in this deck big time. Electricity. The tower. Electrifying. The tower. Then we have the star, hope. The star of Bethlehem. I love the way they've she's put the ghosts in, and every little bit of out of Christmas into the card as well. The moon hidden. You need more information, and that's the lamp of the miser that walked the town, or like the people that do the Christmas carols. They have the lantern as well. Really in the mind frame of Christmas. It's amazing. Freedom, the sun, and light. The sun is light. That's the Christmas tree. And then we have outcomes, judgment, outcomes. And that's the hallways of the convent or the church. I used to go to a convent. That's why I'm in that traditional old-fashioned way of looking at things, I suppose. Completion, the world. And this is the birth of Jesus Christ in the background. And there's 3 ghosts looking upon him like the 3 kings. I really think this is so thought through. Okay. Now there was the hermit. The hermit, number 9 or 8, that is. Yeah, number 9. And I just wanted to see the hermit. I'm going to read the present and the past from the hermit. The hermit. Right. In a reading past, during this time you sat back and collected data. It was uncomfortable to do so, but someone had to do it. You felt vindicated in having the best knowledge available. You will also be prepared to make the best decisions. Present. You feel you have a ghost on your back as you try to make the right decision. The ghost is just reminding you that you need to consider the facts you've gathered. You are tempted to disregard them because another course might be easier. Stop thinking. Then decide without emotional interference. The future. Now, I'm still at the hermit. The future for the hermit is you've done the work, make the adjustments, execute the plan, and now you can reap the rewards. It was a lonely track in many ways, but sharp thinking has put you in a very good place. Christmas angel message: learn to recognize the truth and not to sugarcoat it. There you go. And I love this. I hope you like this too. I will flick through the book very quickly. Sorry. Really beautiful. I love also this parchment background. I will just go back to the back because we have also, what if you want more than a 3-card spread? Well, you've got the cross, which is quite significant at Christmas as well. And number 1 is the person in question or situation you wish to concentrate on. Number 2, how you got this to this place, the past, what happened that made the situation begin or explode, what has just happened, what could happen next is number 4, and what could happen in the future if things do not change, and that's number 5, and that's the top of the cross. And then we have a Christmas career. For this spread, each 2-card grouping should be read together as one message. So if your first 2 cards were judgment card, meaning think before you speak, and the tower, make lemonade, you might take the first pairing regarding what happened to you to mean what you were not in a good position. You needed to keep quiet, think things through, and do the best you could with what you had. Something not so nice was coming for you. How you handled your attitude was what brought you to the present. So that is the first card, second card, third card, and fourth card. So this is like an 8-card reading in a 4-card concept. There you go. Then you've got the card, what am I looking for in a mate, sorry. So this could be the love box. Oh, Christmas love box it's called. What do I have to offer a mate? Number 2, what obstacles will there be? What obstacles will there be? That's 3. Then is what is my next step? Number 4. And number 5 is tell me about my mates. Okay, that's a 5-card reading. Okay, then wrapping up. When Charles Dickens took readers through the ghosts of the past, present and future, it was to teach a lesson. This deck strives to teach each of us that not only Christmas, a religion or Christianity, is Christmas only is Christmas a religion or Christianity, but religious and customs around the world have been melted together to offer the message of peace and love today. Let your past, present and future allow you to grow in the love available in true humanity. It's there to see if you would just look. We hope you've enjoyed this fool's journey through our ghostly deck and invite you to learn as we did and continue on with those lessons. And finally, we hope you have this deck's premise enough to share it with others, as it has been infused with positive light by your Christmas angels. With love and light, DINAH Roseberry and KESARA Dennett. Okay. Okay, there's also a load of websites. It says the following internet references were used to research the varied meanings for the Christmas elements shown in this deck. So you also get the research information from Diane and KESARA. So that is beautiful. It's worth the money, more than that. The extra information, the beautiful readings, the Christmas love box. I love the idea of that. It's absolutely phenomenal and it's great. I just to shuffle. They are easy to shuffle, they are glossy and they slide well over each other, and it is quite flexible. It's a bit like the stock of the Enchanted Dream Tarot, and they absolutely gorgeous. You can't fault Red Feather. Their presentation, their stock of their cards are absolutely fantastic. It's really quality. I wish I could do them like this, and then I can't do that. I think it's so magic when readers do that. I can only do it 2 ways. Well, I hope you enjoy the cards, and I hope that it's a good idea for a Christmas present, and I hope you enjoy them just as much as I do and will. It is just an idea. Perhaps it's a great Christmas present for somebody that you know is a reader. They're always a very collectible, because everybody that is a reader would like to extend their decks for every theme festival of the year. Take care and stay safe. Have a wonderful Christmas.